to our second annual fundraiser for the Beaufort Performing Arts Collective presentation of What Clothes Reveal. We want to thank our wonderful sponsors, our volunteers, musicians, and models. We also want to thank Dr. Loeb for his support of the arts and the faculty and staff of Beaufort Community College, recently selected the #1 community college in the United States. Congratulations. What Clothes Reveal? The title may be a little misleading. True, clothes can reveal many different parts of the human body, sometimes even the naughty bits. But today's event is revealing what clothes can tell one about the person wearing the clothes. Clothing can reveal many aspects of a person and their personality, one's socio-economic standing, profession, activities, and personal tastes, and mood may all be detected from one's apparel. Hopefully, after today's show, each and every one of you will look at clothing in a whole new light. Are we ready? Are we nervous? Okay, let's begin. This is Ainsley. This vintage Balenciaga from Paris is a lovely example of their soft romantic style. The pink chiffon modified balloon skirt, held in place by a single chiffon rose, creates a delicate feminine silhouette. A wide-brimmed pink straw fascinator completes this youthful romantic look. This is Pamela. The 1920s were years of liberation for women, especially in the fashion arena. Knees were being seen for the first time in polite society, and makeup was common among the fashionable set. Corsets were gone. Foundation garments were worn to ensure a boyish figure, and long strands of beads were a fashion necessity.
What if you can create your own website by saying, this is what I want?
This is Sarah. Who's not staging me? Don't panic, Sarah. It's okay. This fitted, almost structural purple satin cocktail dress is from the English designer Karen Millen. The asymmetry created by the one shoulder strap and the right side detail make this an unusual and attractive gown. A smart fascinator and vintage jewelry complete the look. This is Susan. This red Victor Costa suit is an example of what a sophisticated, powerful woman might wear to the board meeting or shareholders presentation or conference with her divorce lawyer. The Her rich fabric, clean lines, and power accessories make this ensemble a must-have for a smart, strong, yet stylish businesswoman about to dump her lousy spouse. This is Ashley. Sweet yet sophisticated is the best way to describe this contemporary pink gingham suit. The small gingham weave is just right for the lady, and the tiny ruffle on the sleeve edge finishes this simple Barbie doll look. Mia is in a white cotton day dress with white embroidery and white lace details. It is from the House of Dior. The silhouette is slightly evocative of his 1947 new look. The fitted bodice nipped in at the waist and the full skirt were a dramatic change from the utilitarian tailored look of the war years. Perhaps Dior was thinking of 1947 when he designed this simple frock. Robin is wearing a Vera Wang cocktail dress. Gray net and artfully draped folds at the hip create a playful yet sophisticated fashion choice. Vera Wang, known for her simple yet powerful designs, has taken a mundane cotton net fabric and created an uptown look. We worked together. That's all we did. Work together. Vera Wang did not start out as a fashion designer. Her sights were set on being an Olympic figure skater. Having trouble finding costumes that suited her, she started designing and making her own. Vera Wang Designs was born. This flowing casual dress with its asymmetrical hem and spaghetti straps is perfect for casual days out and about. Ainsley is back in a bold blue sequins, padded shoulders, and shirred details. Take one back to the disco era of the 80s. Nolan Miller may have created something like this for either of his two divas in Dynasty, Crystal and Alexis. You're both pretty. This is Maddie in a Halston, printed silk halter evening gown with a jewel accent at the Empire Waist is typical of his heritage collection. Celebrities like Liza Minnelli, Jackie Kennedy, Bianca Jagger, and Lauren Bacall all were loyal followers of Halston. Other notables who donned his creations were Elizabeth Taylor, Greta Garbo, and Angelica Houston. For Sarah, chiffon, crepe, and satin make this evening gown by Victoria Royal a quietly stunning statement. The heavily beaded bodice enhances the wearer's torso, and the full-cut skirt moves beautifully on the dance floor, or in a cool evening breeze. Dramatic jewels complete this dark beauty. This is Stephanie. She's Greek, from Cyprus. Very sexy. The Beatles, Twiggy, miniskirts, and Carnaby Street, all 1960s brand, but incomplete without adding the fashion icon Mary Quant. She was credited with the introduction of the miniskirts, when in reality it was actually Jean Marone, a fellow designer. Quant's simple lines and bold nude fabrics made a splash during the swinging 60s. Thank you, sir. In this creation by Oleg Cassini, this black beaded cocktail dress is set off by the pennant or jagged hemline. The weighted fabric clings to the wearer and emphasizes an elegant figure. Antique jet jewelry and headdress complete this striking ensemble. Nice try, Susan. Work on it, sweetheart. There you go. She'll be back. This is Sersha. Black silk chiffon, nude colored slip, and black roses of chiffon around the hemline create a very sophisticated baby doll dress. The thin straps and lightweight fabric make this a truly dreamy little number. With a pretty name, Sersha. Thank you, Sersha. Cottagecore fashion is a term that can be applied to this romantic, simple dress worn by Erica. The garment with floating panels is embellished with printed designs of flowers and foliage. A straw sun hat completes the look for an afternoon summer stroll. Who are you flirting with? This black chiffon halter neckline cocktail dress is multi-layered with a flared skirt. Beaded ornamentation enhances the demure bodice. Designed by Lily Rubin, this classic afternoon gown would not be out of place at the Plaza or at the Ritz-Carlton, 2 hotels I've only passed. Thank you, members of the What could be more simple than this elegant black and white sleeveless shift dress by Lily Rubin? An oversized white hat and lace gloves add a touch of whimsy to this afternoon frock. Thank you, Mia. Well, it's you, Mia, right? What is more elegant than a simple black evening gown worn by Ashley? Here we have taken it a step further, adding velvet evening gloves with exaggerated ruffles at the top. Vintage jewels complete this classic look. This 1940s style bias-cut evening gown with velvet bolero jacket was made for a production of Blithe Spirit. Character Ruth was the second Mrs. Condamine and was the polar opposite of Elvira, the first Mrs. Condamine. The strong lines and rich color are in stark contrast to Elvira's pale colors and ethereal fabrics. Thank you, sir. This is an excellent example of Oleg Cassini's black tie couture look. Multiple shades of red and pink sequins creates a mottled watercolor effect. The figure-hugging cocktail length dress is flattering as well as eye-catching. Nice one, thank you. Halston made a name for himself in the 70s and 80s with his stylish and innovative designs. This tie-dyed Fortuny-like fabric is draped over the body in bold, diagonal lines. The fabric, colors, and texture make this cocktail dress a stunning statement in any situation. Thank you, Maddie. Jill is in a simple gown with an upper torso capelet covered in rhinestones. Perfect for an evening event in the city or on a romantic cruise in chiffon capelet moves with the slightest breeze, and the rhinestones shimmer subtly. This is Lexi. Green taffeta and velvet create this very formal Victor Costa evening gown. The wide taffeta portrait collar emphasizes beautiful shoulders, and the fitted body of the gown showcases a slender torso. Exotic jewels finish off the dramatic look. Thank you. Quick, what movie? Pamela is wearing an MGM-sanctioned reproduction of Scarlett O'Hara's barbecue dress from the motion picture Gone with the Wind. Designed by Walter Plunkett, the low-cut bodice would cause a scandal for Miss Scarlett. As Hattie McDaniel's character put it, you can't show your bosom before 3 o'clock. Sadly, the original costume was destroyed in a fire at the studio's storage warehouse. Okay, I need to check the college scores, so we have an intermission for 20 minutes. Enjoy the refreshments at the back of the house, and we'll be back in 20. Thank you. Ainsley is back. This floral print by Victor Costa for Saks Fifth Avenue is perfect for an afternoon wedding or a summer garden party. The wide collar flatters the wearer's neck and shoulders, and the double-layer silk skirt moves beautifully. For Sarah, balls and dance parties were very popular in the 19th century. This golden tan ball gown with gold accents would be a standout for a waltz or a vigorous polka. A hooped petticoat creates the desired mid-19th century silhouette, and the low-cut neckline accents the shoulders and possibly heirloom jewels. Thank you, Sarah. For Lexi, green brocade, flashing rhinestone buttons, and heirloom jewelry combine to create a power suit of the first level. Lily Rubin designed suits that could move from the boardroom to an elegant dinner. The actress Natalie Schafer starred as Mrs. Howell in the 60s sitcom, anybody know? Gilligan's Island. She rented many of her own wardrobe items to the studio to make things easier and to make an extra buck. One of her favorite designers was Madame Sui Lo. This is one of her designs. One of our models said that it reminded her of the Hunger Games. Beautiful beadwork and bold contrasts were essential to many of her designs. Thank you, Ashley. The style and construction of this bias-cut evening gown reminds us of those elegant and sexy musicals of the late 30s and 40s. Think the movie Gilda, or Till the Clouds Roll By, and Swing Time. Complex shades of brown add to the allure of this stylish, strapless gown. Thank you, Mia. The mysterious Lady N, an Irish nobleman, commissioned this gown as part of her travel trousseau for a transatlantic crossing in 1962. This silver and white pique gown, with its simple lines of bold detailing at the hip, surely made a statement on the QE2. A cascade of pearls and evening gloves complete the look. Very nice one. Thank you. Jill in fabrics of crushed velvet, cut in medieval revival style. Low-cut neckline, long fitted sleeves, high waistline, full skirt. The combination of these dress features can be found in pre-Renaissance paintings of wealthy women. Thank you. Pamela is floating in a blue chiffon, aurora borealis gemstones, and an empire waistline. Make this strapless evening gown perfect for proms and other special events. This particular gown is from a design series aptly named Flirt. Does it work? Ask Pamela. Maddie is in this red taffeta with black lace and jet trim, which is a typical silhouette of the 1870s. You may have seen similar styles in Julian Fellowes' The Gilded Age. Bustles, ruffles, and long trains were typical dresses from this elaborate period of fashion. Sequins always create a fun, festive look for any occasion. Perfect for a dance club, corporate cocktail party, or an awards ceremony. Thank you, Nancy. Ball gowns were a specialty of the Hong Kong-based Victoria Royal. The rich, full rich silk satin skirt and the beaded, bejeweled brocade bodice certainly make this gown a showstopper. An elaborate amethyst necklace completes the elaborate formal look. Thank you, Susie. Flat sequins, gold bugle beads, and a black silk chiffon base combine to make this stylish evening gown a head turner. The gold beaded design is evocative of designs found on 1920s evening gown, a design inspired by the discovery of King Tut's tomb in 1926. Clean lines and a flashy fabric with gold sequins make this T-strap short cocktail dress a classic 1980s disco dress. Thank you, Sasha. Note the slight gathering at the waist. There's more to this dress than first meets the eye. This is an example of Coco Chanel's Little Black Dress. The simple lines, the subtle trim, and the rich fabrics make this dress a perfect choice for cocktail parties, gallery openings, or an intimate dinner. A smart veiled fascinator and luxurious pearls complete this classic look. A lightweight cotton print sundress looks simple, but the classic design and artful details of designer Giorgio Armani make this simple frock a standout among other summer choices. Black velvet, sheer inserts, and gold metallic trims make this Lily Rubin evening gown a showstopper. The heavy embellishments on the delicate sheer fabric create a contrast that makes one wonder just how it is constructed. This exquisite beaded evening gown harkens back to the glamorous, big-budget Hollywood blockbusters of the 1930s. Sparkling beaded vertical lines add height, and the soft shade of beige is flattering. Thank you. Victoria Royal of Hong Kong was the couture house visited by the spouses of diplomats and executives posted to Hong Kong. This beautiful black silk and velvet opera ensemble is typical of the work from their workrooms. Their construction techniques and exquisite beadwork make any Victoria Royal garment a classic. Shimmering black sequins and clean, simple lines make this Halston evening gown an elegant choice. The use of smaller, overlapping sequins gives the fabric an almost liquid quality. Every movement makes a reflection. Evening gloves and vintage jewels add sparkle and flair. This zebra print fitted dress with eyelet lacing at the top may look familiar. It was last worn by actress Kaylee Cuoco, who played Penny in the hit series The Big Bang Theory. This dress was designed to accent a trim and athletic figure. Subdued glamour and femininity are images created by this navy halter-top ball gown. Full tulle skirt and sparkly trim on the bodice contribute to the richness of this 1990s special event garment. Thank you, Emily. This blue satin evening gown with bold geometric styling on the bodice makes an elegant statement at any formal affair. The slender silhouette is both simple and elegant. Paired with long gloves and dramatic jewels, the wearer is dressed for the opera or royal ballet. As we mentioned earlier, Coco Chanel made famous the little black dress. The same design elements have been applied to this simple black evening gown. The left shoulder detail is the perfect place to display the authentic reproduction of the royal Cullinan 2 and 4 brooch designed by Prince Albert for Queen Victoria. The original is estimated to be worth $50 million. The grandchildren of Queen Elizabeth II laughingly called the enormous diamond brooch Granny's Chips. Bias-cut satin was all the rage in the 1930s. Glamorous movie stars like Jean Harlow, Betty Davis, Jean Tierney, and Mae West all championed this body-hugging style. This light beige gown includes a rhinestone detail at the plunging neckline. Thank you, Sarah. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our show for this afternoon. A round of applause for our models. For Jeff Phipps, our designer in residence. All right, learn how to bow. There you go. Thank you all for attending.